Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's a quick update for you. Level 90. I have just gone into Ultimate. I haven't done anything in Ultimate. This is me going in and spawning here. As you can see, resistances are not brilliant. Elemental's okay. They're all well over max. Piercing's over max. Stun resistance is good. The rest of it, I think that's the worst of the lot. And that's, well, one augment will probably sort that out. That's a close second to that for being bad. And those two need sorting out. Now I've got I've got gear knocking around, level 94 gear, that will sort out some of this stuff. I tried crafting some boots. To some extent, you fill some gaps in and then you lose other stuff. So it's, yeah, I mean, those are crafted boots. I took them off because the ones I found lying around had much better resistances on. Well, that poison and acid makes a big difference, that resistance on there. That thing, you can get better ones. I mean, that one's got high pierce resistance on it, but, you know, it's that 4% spirit. If I take that off, I can't equip that ring. That 4% spirit that's on there is allowing me to equip that. When I get to 100 and see what happens, I might have to undo attributes and redo them because the spirit for the rings becomes an issue. Those are good. If you get those dropped, you're probably not going to be changing them. That'll be your end game gauntlets. Mythical black steel gauntlets. There's a good drop. I had those knocking around in stash for ages. Anyway, that needs an upgrade. Something on there needs to be... I want to get a big resistance on that. Same with that. That 23 elemental, not brilliant. I could do different things. Right. So that's, yeah, so that's all about that. I'm keeping that maxed out. I could do that being 22, but it's not. Those things are all maxed out. I don't know about that. I don't think I need to... The only benefit you get from that is all damage, which isn't retaliation damage. It's not worth it for a one pointer. You're either going to go big or not bother on that. Those are one pointers. Demolitionist, that's 1 point. I only need that to get to that. At the moment, if you notice, I've dropped Warcry because I was only using Warcry for that node there. Targets, reduce targets physical resistance. But that node on Blackwater Cocktail, which you can spam, is reduced targets resistances. It's everything. It's not physical. It's physical and all the magics, acid, whatever. That's maxed out. Devotions haven't changed since the last video, but I keep looking at that node there. 20% reduced targets elemental resistances for 3 seconds. But getting to that, it's really difficult to use that without dropping Messenger of War. You know, it's the complete constellation bonus, 2 red, 3 blue, and on that thing 2 red, 3 blue. Everything else, 2 red, 3 green. 1 purple, 1 green, 1 gold. Yeah, you can see it's not easy. That's got blue on it, but it's gold. Trying to get all these others, this outlying thing here. Anyway, that's my problem. I'll sort it out, get it to the point where I think it's as good as it can be, and then tell you what I did. Actually, right, okay, hang on. If you've got Mammoth Resistance Revered, go and get an XP potion. Use the XP potion until at least until you hit 94. When I hit 94, I stopped using them because there's no rush then. There's no rush to level up. I'll see what's left of your wares. I'll just get 1 for now. There it is. If you look at that, 3,600 second duration, that is 1 hour. 100% experience gain. That is double XP from any source. Obviously going to normal to buy it because ultimate I haven't gone anywhere yet, so I can't just map up to Malmouth and do my thing. Right, so if I consume that,
You're not looking for the body you will need.
You just get a bit more XP. You get double the XP. Talking to these clowns. I'm going to kill Direni now. It'll be a good test with my iffy resistances.
Greetings, Chad. My knowledge.
Yeah, I'm doing well, thanks. Well, I'm not. I've been abusing the spirit guide. Well, I'll say that. To try actually taking the quest, John. There you go. Yeah, I've been swapping things around. That Blackwater cocktail is... Right, hang on, watch Direni. Let's do this again. Spin him round like a record, baby. Right, so we've got to pick that up and put it back. And then, actually, you don't need it after this. It'll disappear out of my inventory when I talk to him. Well, that's fine. Yeah, if you nip out of the difficulty into a different one to do something, make sure you switch it back on when you come back in. Oh, actually, hang on. Where's my Blackwater cocktail? You have some of that, Direni. See if you like that. I found it curious. Your schemes, blah blah. Yeah, he's down. Direni is down.
What's with all the commotion?
What's with all the commotion? What do you think? I'm saving your sorry ass bourbon. Right, Messenger of Wars reach rank 19. I forgot what keys are what. Sorry about that. Yeah, if anyone's interested, the no DLC build guide, I'll get that out pretty soon. And I will go back and do an update on the pistol purifier, because a whole load of people have been asking for that. And I keep saying, oh yeah, I'll do it. And I don't flipping do it because I'm lazy. No, it's not because I'm lazy, it's because I get distracted by stuff like this. But I will do it, I promise. I absolutely promise. You can hold me to that. Come on out of the ground, guys. I've got to be careful because some of those resistances are a bit low, but yeah. I mean, you look at the maps first time I've been here, I've not come in here before. See how quick I can take this boss out. Same tactic as the other two difficulties. Go up and get that rift and then go back and rescue Faldis. What I'll do, I'll just get the Reanimator just to show you that fight, and then I'll do a quick run through. I might have to go back into Elite just to show you the blacksmith and what he's got and what I'm planning to do. Because obviously I've got no blacksmith and ultimate yet because I haven't been up there and rescued him. I'm not going to make you sit through all that. I'll go into Elite, go to the blacksmith, talk about some of the components that are probably going to be swapping in, swapping out, whatever. Which is not too bad. I got over 20,000 health as well, which is nice. Got quite a bit of buffs from gear for that. Yeah, because that Blackwater cocktail thing says 3 seconds. Just count roughly to 3 in your head and then throw another one. Keep them standing in that pool of glot. Pool of fire. What I'll do here as soon as I'm able to is go and farm the Dreeg boss in Ultimate. The Hidden Path Dreeg boss. Actually, I'll go and show you that. I keep saying I'll keep this short, but maybe it'll be longer than... I don't want to waste it. There's no point. I don't need the XP. I don't really want to nip out into... What I'll do is... I'll have to waste the... Actually, I'll tell you what I could do. I could go and get the blacksmith and cut the footage out of going up to get him. Because I don't really want to quit out of Elite, because I'll waste that XP pot. Because if you quit out, the XP pot's not there when you come back in. Because although it's an hour, if you die or if you quit out of the game, obviously you lose it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to stop recording this and I'm going to run up and get the blacksmith without doing anything else. Oh, one thing I didn't mention. I crafted that. Now that Infernal Knight's face guard, you look at that, it's +1 to all skills in Demolitionist. It's got a wave of fire chance on attack 8% of retaliation damage, which is okay. That was the best thing I could get. Now that, I farmed Vinelton. He's the shop in the Ancient Grove. I farmed him in Elite until the blueprint for that Infernal Knights face guard popped up. There's a better thing later, a mythical something or other face guard of fire, lets you breathe fire, and it's got a bunch of retaliation stuff on it. Hopefully I'll be able to get that from somewhere. I don't think you can farm anyone to get that blueprint. I think that thing just drops, but if it doesn't, I'll just stick with that for now. Was there anything else I needed to mention? No, I'm going to farm the ultimate guy to get that to drop. Right, let's head on back up to get the blacksmith. Actually, I'll stop off and I think I'm going to level up here.
I need some time to...
I killed those 3 guys obviously on the way up. There you go, level 91. And I'll get a skill point from what's his face here. Let's give Barney some scrap. And I just did Milton, so we'll go and talk to Milton's sister. Unfortunately, I had to kick his ass. Valdis, mate, you're welcome. That's it, I think. Right. I'm going to leave that point alone for now. From 91 onwards, you only get 1 skill point. So obviously I got the 1 for level 91 and I got the 1 from Kasparov. What do I want to do? It's so tempting to start putting points into Thermite Mine for that minus 3% elemental resistance. But it's another button. It's another button. It's almost tempting to drop Blitz. It's a really good skill though. Oh, I don't know. There's nothing else I really want to do. I could put points into that. Actually, maybe, yeah, let's put points into that. I took the shortcut and repaired the bridge. Right, here we go. Hello, Duncan. I think I'll recruit Angrim. It's easier. It's quicker. Sort of, slightly. And finally, here we are. Hello, Angrim. I'm here for that. Duncan needs it. I have a group. I'll see you in Devil's Crossing. Right, let's go and chat. That didn't take long. A few minutes, right? Oh, let's just get me points off. DC's revered already. They're revered. So you can buy a mandate. If you get revered with a faction, if you know that you're going to want to level that faction's rep quicker on another character, like say for example they've got some stuff here that you're going to definitely want quickly, get that mandate, stick it in stash, pick it up on the new character, read it, you'll get 150% reputation gain. Glad you decided to join me yet again. Right, so what you got here, right, copy that out to the clipboard. Right, so what you got here, you got Blazing Ruby. Now if you're going to focus on fire retaliation, make a couple of Blazing Rubies. Health, fire retaliation, plus whatever to retaliation damage, amulets and medals. And then what you got to do is try and go without... I don't need that ward stuff. Oh, bleeding. I'll find some other way of patching up bleeding resistance. I don't need elemental resistance because that's 40 something over, 40 something over, 100 and something over. I don't need that 18% elemental resistance. My movement speed, I reckon, is maxed out anyway. Doesn't matter if I lose a few points of... So yeah, Blazing Ruby's good. So if you can get that, stick it on there and stick it on there. At the moment on the rings I've got corpse dust for the health regen and the vitality resistance. I need vitality resistance sorted. So if you want any type of resistance, if you come on here, you can type in vitality res. It will show you... I mean, you might find something that you can equip that's better than what you've got. Ugdenbog leather, 20 poison. Yeah, I can make another one of them. That's real good. I had that blueprint drop ages ago running around. That's a really good thing. Particularly if you've got to patch up poison and acid and bleeding like I have. If you get that, then it's not wasted. If it's only doing one of them, it's maybe a bit wasted. And you can use that on any armour. So I could put it on the pants. Possibly... That does need... Okay, let's do that. What we want? 4 anti-venom salve. Why not? And it was ugh. Ugh. Duh. Okay, you got to watch this. Where's it going to go? It's going to go there, I think. Ooh, there it is. Right, I'm not going to put it on them yet because... Actually, I will. Yeah, whatever. If I get better pants, I will just swap them over. So that's, yeah, Blazing Rubies. That's all I really wanted to show you. Blazing Rubies. I've done more glad to patch up some of your resistances. How are we looking? 69, 80. Okay, so that's slightly over. I'm not really bothered about massively overcapping bleeding. Dreeg boss. Let's see if we can do him. Should be alright, 91. He's in the same place he's always in. Well, apart from when the flipping path is blocked. Okay. And he's down the side of this house. And you need 2 dynamite. I've got 21. I'm laughing. It will take 2 dynamite. Yeah, this is now when I'm going to regret having low poison and acid resistance. Unless I kill them quick. If in doubt, kill them quickly. Then you haven't got to be resistant to anything. And see how quick this Dreeg boss fight is, because this is where you're going to start to see whether your character is killing things quickly enough. There's a lot of builds, your damage isn't going to be your issue, it's going to be other stuff. Whereas with this one, dealing damage is kind of the issue. I think there's a shrine in here as well, because it's ultimate, so there's a shrine in here. I do not want to lose Blitz. I use it way too much. It's not just for the attack. It's like a utility skill. It's useful in various different situations. Getting you out of things, getting you into things. Actually, that's all it's useful for. Getting you out of things and getting you into things. But it's still really good. I'm standing in ether and I'm kind of okay. Ether and poison, and yeah, it's the health regen. It's trumping most of this stuff. Have some of that. The only problem with Blackwater Cocktail, you sometimes overthrow it and you miss what you're throwing it at. Right, come here, boss. Right, he's got a couple on him. Yeah, once I start getting... What I want is I want to farm him to get his pants with really good resistances. Either 1 or 2 things with massively high values. Preferably resistances that I don't have yet. Oh, look at my health go. Look at that health regen fighting back. I've not even got overguard up. Right, he's down. He didn't drop any. Typical. Got the runestone of Dreeg. Don't go and stick that in inventory, in stash out the way, rather than lug it around everywhere. I did promise to do a comparison of the totally normal shield and the totally normal Dawn Shard. What I will do is I will do the comparison of the ultimate one. I could do a comparison of the elite one, but it's not really going to prove a lot, because what I want to do is get the build kind of finalised-ish and then do the comparison of the shields, because it's going to be more useful for you to know that. Because in levelling, it's really up to you. You could use that one or you could use this one. This one, because it's got +1 to all skills and soldier, I think overall is a better deal than that. There's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. You could equip that thing. I mean, that one, yeah, that's my normal one. That's my elite one. I never bothered using it. I didn't put any components on it and start using it. Right. Let's go back. How's my thing looking? Oh, it's got half left. I don't really want to waste it. Let's go a bit further up. I could slot some other footage in while I'm... didn't, did I? Here's a tip for you. If you use the shortcut by repairing this bridge and you run up to get the blacksmith, don't forget to open the rift. Like I did, I forgot to open the rift, my fault. I was too busy getting, yeah, because you get to here and you run in and you get the blacksmith, but you don't open. There you go. I've done it now. And what I tend to do, by the time I've got to this point, and I've got my 55 out of 55 devotion points, I don't go restoring shrines. I can't be bothered. Unless it's a fight. If it's a desecrated shrine that's a fight, I'll go and do the fight. If it's something that needs components, craftable material, whatever's to undo, I don't bother. That's just me. I'm not saying do that way. You can restore all the shrines if you want. There's nothing wrong with doing that. It's all XP and you might get some decent loot. I just can't be bothered. Oh, look at that. Global Toxic Effigy of Corrosion. What level's that? 94. 33% ether resistance. See, if I was playing the one-shot build and I was struggling with ether resistance, I'd probably think, oh, maybe I'll use that. See, although having resistances capped out is really, really, really important, when you've got crazy high health regen, it's not, you're not going to be constantly running around thinking, oh no, I'm going to die. Let's see if Gutworm's up here. Ultimate Gutworm. Are you here, Gutworm? If not, I'll have to go and... No, he's not. His caves would be there. That's one of the spawn points. I'll go and rescue Ulgrim. Actually, I'll go and do the Burrwitch Village rift, then come back and rescue Ulgrim. Right, Blackwater Cocktail. Blitz, the other thing. More Blackwater Cocktail. Go and stand in it. Because there's pros and cons. The pros I think outweigh the cons for Blackwater Cocktail versus Warcry. Warcry has only got physical resistance reduction on its node, plus it's got a cooldown that you don't really want to have to deal with, whereas Blackwater Cocktail you can spam it. What was I going to do? I was going to, yeah, go and fight Trog, go and try and find Ulgrim. There he is. Hello, mate. Come back and give me some XP. Right, here's Gutworm's other second possible spawn point. It's going to be the third one, isn't it? It's not going to be... Oh, look, see, that's the one there. Now, the other one is... Let's try and find it straight away. You more or less got to go southeast. And then it's down here, I think. Where is it? Yeah, there you go. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Yeah. So the one location is there. The other location is near where Ulgrim was. And the third one is here. See how bad this goes. There he is. Watch Blitz now. I love Blitz. It's just dead easy. He took a bit of health then, but the health regen takes it back. The only time I've had a problem, I had a problem doing a totem and an arcane enemy came out and I thought, ah, you'll go down in a minute. And someone healed him and I wasn't paying attention and the arcane enemy took all my toggle skills off and then my health just dipped and I ran away. And that was close. Well, it wasn't close. It was sort of scary because I thought, I don't want to be running around saying this is unkillable and have a death on it, because that would just be a real pain. Because everyone would be going, well, how did that happen? You said you could just play this really lazily and you wouldn't die. Well, don't get your skills turned off by an arcane enemy and you'll be laughing. I am trying to decide. I think I'm going to go more fire than physical damage. And I'm going to stick with the demolitionists thing that reduces all resistances. I don't know whether I'm going to have enough points to start putting points into Thermite Mine for that other elemental resistance knockdown, but maybe I'll take something out of here. No, I can't take anything off there. I love Overguard too much. All of these things are serving a purpose. I can't take points out of them. I cannot take points out of those two things. There's not a lot left. I'm not taking my 1 point out of that, my 1 point out of that, because that's not going to help. I got 9 points left from the mastery going up. I could take that up to its soft cap and I could put a few points in there, but then I've got to put that on a flipping button. Actually, I could put Blackwater Cocktail on there because I can spam it. Let's try it actually. Let's see how my energy goes if I do this. Oh, actually, do you know what? You can make that weapon attack. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that'll work. Blackwater Cocktail feels a bit more natural on right mouse button, to be honest. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so I can put Thermite Mine on there. I could put Thermite Mine on button 3, and then I've got my defensive ones on Q and W. Looks like that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, so just in case you missed that, I'm going to take that and put that on button 3 for the extra elemental resistance reduction for my fire damage, fire retaliation, because I'm doing a whole load of physical, 50 some odd thousand physical, and I'm doing 40 something thousand fire. I think that will change. That will go up and the other one will pop. Well, I don't think that will go down, but that will go up. Oh, it's dropped right off then, didn't it? Interesting. That's because I'm pretty sure that's Vindictive Flame. Can't do that yet. Story of my life, right? That'll do. I hope that has all been fairly interesting and useful. Showing you what's going on with this. Level 92. What a time to quit. Thermite Mine. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, you just go and stand in the middle of it all. So you put your Thermite Mines down and then go and stand in there. And then Blackwater Cocktail it. Right, what I'll do, I'll just do a quick... I'll do this totem. As a demonstration. Thermite Mines. Click on the totem. Blackwater Cocktail. Defensive skills. Yeah, the only downside of this is it chews through your energy, but that's pretty good. Just got to calm down and not spam Blackwater Cocktail so much. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that was semi-useful, and I will catch you all in the level 94 update, which may not happen until I'm level 95 or 6 or whatever, but anyway, it will be sort of an endgame gear build, endgame gear video with a bit of luck. Thanks very much. See you in the next video.